Our story is one of adventure, honor, and intrigue. Our story is one of steel and shadow. We find our heroes on the borderlands between Dorsh and Nuspana, having just narrowly escaped death. They both ride on Dalren's horse as Amnoth was killed in the fighting. Amnoth took a bolt to the side but clings to life. They make for the hopeful refuge of Hangman's Vale, a haunted land of strife and death. It has been several days since we left them, and they are weak from lack of food and rest.
Where are we? I feel myself slipping between worlds, my friend. This life seems to bleed into the next.
Amnoth, still yourself. You're staying in this life, and I'll hear nothing of the contrary. We have a job to do. We must reach the Vale.
Why? You'll find us no allies in the gallows. The Ilmonts are a cruel line of men, Dalren, no more than stewards of the noose and block. There is no honor in their duty, and nothing natural in their ways of determining guilt.
You speak of rumors, my friend, whispers. And as for honor, true, there is none in execution. But have they not done only what their king has asked of them? Were they born to a different house, you might think them heroes.
Still, there is some sorcery about them. Folks say...
I don't care what folks say. The gallows is the closest hold for many miles. Something is afoot, Amnoth. We need to get you patched up if we're to figure out what it is.
You're a good friend, and a good knight. If we make it to the gallows, I'll buy you a new saddle. This one is terrible.
The day lengthens and the sunlight wanes. Another night of weary riding passes. A grey and overcast dawn approaches when finally the two knights reach the infamous Hangman's Vale. Set in a flat gap between two mountains of the eyes of the world, the Vale is desolate and deserted, save for the home of House Ilmont. The gallows is a wide, squat castle of stone, nestled against the mountains. A tall curtain wall bears the only gate. The knights approach the barbican, but pause when a guardsman calls down to them.
Hey there! Halt!
The man leans out over the crenellation to peer down at them. He wears mail and carries a spear.
State your business.
We've come to speak with your master, Lord Ilmont. We are knights of the realm, and we would ask for what courtesy is obligated to us.
You expect me to believe every man with a sword and horse that comes along? How do I know you're a knight?
Regardless of your belief, my comrade is wounded. You are obligated by command to open your doors to those in need.
Just a moment then. Raise the gate. You watch yourselves, or you'll find yourself at the end of a rope.
The portcullis rises slowly, allowing them entry. Dalren urges his beleaguered horse forward, through the thick stone wall into the inner ward, where they meet another guard. The two dismount as the portcullis is closed. Dalren's horse is led to the stables.
My friend has been wounded. Is there a healer or priest that can attend to him?
The matter is too great, Dalren. I'll see the Lord Ilmont first.
Amnoth, your wound...
Duty must conquer pain.
You've done your duty. You've lived this far. Continue on and be healed. I will see to the Lord Ilmont.
This way, then. The Lord Ilmont will be in the Great Hall, breaking his fast with the lady. If you are who you say you are, you can speak to him there. You. This man is wounded. Take him to the priest.
Aye, sir. This way. Easy now.
As Amnoth is helped to the House of Healing, Dalren is led into the keep. It is a tall and mighty structure, built many ages ago to overlook the vast lands around it. Dalren follows the guard up a set of stairs and through a long series of winding passageways. Finally, they come to the great hall of the gallows, a long and narrow room with vaulted ceilings. A fire blazes in the hearth, and two figures sit with their backs towards the door.
Begging your pardon, my lord, my lady, but there's a man who's here to speak with you. Claims to be a knight. Should I have him sent away?
The taller of the two turns and rises. He is a man of lordly bearing, yet a sinister quality lies about him. His face is hard and cold, and his eyes are steel-grey orbs, charged with an inner knowing. No, he is who he claims to be. Leave us. The guard nods and departs. The second figure rises and stands by her husband. The Lady Ilmont appears as powerful and dominating as the Lord, so much so that Dalren's gaze falters. Before them he feels shrunken, and the weight of his fatigue is renewed.
My lord and lady Ilmont, I come to you with grim tidings.
Yes, I can see it. You have dark thoughts.
Then it is true, what men say of your line.
Men say much that they do not understand. The Ilmonts of old were blessed with a greater sight, one that could peer into the depths of the mind and soul. My living kin and I claim only a fraction of their power. Seers some call us, others sorcerers.
Then you know what I would tell you?
Not entirely. The men who attacked you. Tell me of them. Then of the escaping horse lord.
Husband, remember our duty as hosts. Please, sit and eat.
Thank you, my lady.
The Ilmonts return to their seats as Dalren finds his own. A modest spread is laid before him by servants, and as he eats he tells them of his mission and the attack.
You say that your assailants bore no standard, yet they attacked with discipline?
Yes, my lady. Perhaps they were mercenaries, but they came upon us with such order and calm that I fear they may have been trained soldiers.
You think it a ploy, and I would be inclined to agree with you, save for...
What, husband? What do you see?
The Lord's eyes close and his head tilts backward. After a moment the spell passes, and he opens his eyes.
Save for what, my lord?
I cannot tell. This past is hidden to me. I must look deeper if I am to glean the truth.
You were wise to seek the counsel of my husband and I, Sir Dalren. I thank you for your open mind. There are those among the realm that look at our duty and scoff. It is no blessing, being keepers of the East and masters of the noose. Nor is it easy.
Nor should it be.
And I thank you for your hospitality, my lord and lady. I should check on my companion. His wound was grievous.
He will live. Though Dalren's mind is filled with questions, they remain unasked due to the sudden appearance of a guardsman. His tabard is splattered with rain, and he wears a look of concern. He steps in from the doorway, approaches, and bows curtly.
Begging your pardon, my lord and lady, but we've spotted a large party of men to the northeast.
Is it Carangar? What colours do they fly?
No. Our sun rides east with Coward's End.
It's hard to tell, my lady, what with the rain. I don't know what they're doing now.
The Lord Ilmont tilts his head, as if listening. They send a messenger. The Ilmonts and Dalren join the guard, and they rush to the wall. Rain now falls heavily about the Vale, and Dalren finds Amnoth atop the wall.
How are you, my friend?
For better or worse, alive. What have we here?
As he gestures outward, a man on horseback rides within bowshot of the wall. With a mighty voice, he calls out,
I have come to meet justice upon 2 warmongers. At my back is the army of my house, and by order of the Lord Marshal Alcuin Glain, I demand their release.
What is their crime?
Disobedience of their king's orders with intent to incite war. Treason.
The word hangs in the air, and those atop the wall stand stunned. What will happen to Amnoth and Dalren? Find out in the next episode of Steel and Shadow.